Hey, book friends. Welcome back to Books I Read. I'm Sheila. So glad you're here. And as you already read the title, this is, what is it? 10 strange bookish facts about me. I seen this going around BookTube, so I'm like, oh, I'm going to participate. I can participate in this. So I figured, let's do it. I wasn't tagged by anybody. I just seen it. It came up in my recommendation, so I'm like, okay. But I believe the lady's name Britta, and a book, oh goodness, a book by Olive or something like that. I forget their channels. I can always put them down in the description. Is where I believe the recommendations came up. All right, so 10 strange bookish facts about me. This was really hard because I think I have more than 10, but I don't think all of them are strange. I think a lot of people do it or are very similar. So I picked my 10 I can't talk today, guys. My 10 strangish, can't talk. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's just get on with it. Number one, some of you may know me and some of you may not, because I know some of you subscribers are from my other channel. So thank you. I have 10 subscribers here now. Whoa. So that's awesome. I'm so happy for you guys to join me. Okay, so some of you may know this first one. Some of you may not. As you guys may or may not know, I love cookbooks. I used to have a ton of cookbooks, and that's pretty much all the books I used to have, really, because I was a homeschool mom, and I did that, and I still am, but I don't have to teach her as much. But anyway, that's a whole other subject. Cookbooks. I used to have a lot, but the thing is, I would read them like I would read a novel, but if I cooked a recipe out of the cookbook, I would change it. I would make it my own. I didn't follow the recipe at all. I never follow a recipe. I will just say, what did they say? Okay, well, I'm going to change this and I'm going to do this. And, so like if they say, 1 teaspoon of cayenne, I'm probably going to use a whole lot less. So I am going to tweak the recipe and make it my own. I will always do that no matter what. I never follow the recipe. So I have a lot of cookbooks. I've used a lot of my cookbooks. I've used a lot of recipes. But no matter where I get the recipe from, I will tweak it and make it my own. Number 2, the next strange bookish fact about me is when I go shopping for books, mostly at Ollie's or Dollar Tree, I don't always go there to buy a book. I don't. It's not always what I need. That is, even though I love to buy books, but that's not always what I need. Sometimes I just go to Dollar Tree and Ollie's to look, to touch them, and to smell them. I don't go to always buy them. I don't know. I can say no. Sometimes I feel like it's just a book fix that I need. Not necessarily to make the purchase. I just need to touch them and just open them up and smell them and I wave them, or I don't know. I just want to go to, I guess you could say it's almost like going in the toy aisle for a child. I just like to go touch the books and play with the books. I know, pretty strange. I don't always have to buy one. Number 3, if I purchase a book that is wrapped in plastic, and this has happened to me before. If a book is wrapped in plastic and somebody else takes that plastic off, I don't want the book. I'm done. You can take that book back. I don't want it. And I'm just like that. I don't want the plastic removed by anyone but me. And if I feel like the person, whether it's my friend or whatever, they're in a hurry for me to take the plastic off, and even if I take the plastic off, but because they were in a hurry for me to get the plastic off, I'm done. I don't want the book. You can have it now, or I'm going to take it back. Because now I'm upset, you rushed me, or I didn't take the plastic off at my leisure. I didn't get to touch the book first, especially if I didn't get to touch the book first. Oh, that's really bad. But usually if anybody else takes the plastic off, or if I'm pressured in taking the plastic off, I'm done. I don't want the book no more. Number 4. This may sound really strange, but I like to read 100 pages of a book every day. It's just who I am. It's got to be 100 pages. It can be a little more, and I'll tell you why in the next one. But I love to read 100 pages per day. If I don't read 100 pages per day, I just feel like, I don't know, like I'm just not getting my book fix. Yeah, I know. It's probably that bad. I'm sorry. It's just who I am. I don't know. It's become a real big part of me. It makes me feel better. It's almost like my medicine, I guess, or my therapy. I don't know. I just like to read 100 pages per day. Number 5, I can't stand to stop in the middle of a chapter. I have to finish the chapter. So if the chapter ends on page 110, yes, I will read to 110. I just want to read 100 pages that day. Or if the chapter finishes on page 96, then I will read to the end of the next chapter. I absolutely dislike stop reading in the middle of a chapter. That doesn't work for me. I have to finish that chapter or I can't put the book down. Now I have fallen asleep, and then when I wake up I'm so aggravated and I will try to finish the chapter. It just drives me nuts. Number 6, I don't like somebody talking to me and or music playing when I'm trying to read. I can't stand it. It drives me nuts. I want to absolutely tell the person to shut up. It just really aggravates me. And sometimes I have. But yet, I can't put my book down at work and take care of a customer. That doesn't bother me. I don't feel like I'm being interrupted. I don't feel like anything. It's no problem to put the book down and take care of the customer. But if somebody's talking to me or music's playing, it's like, this has got to stop. Shut up. So, but I just found that strange because I'm like, but yet I can put a book down and take care of a customer. What's this one? Number 7. I will stop. Wait. I will stop buying books if I feel that my shelves are overflowing, or my red shelf looks like it needs, like my already red shelf, if it doesn't look full enough, and or if I need to unhaul. So I will put myself on a book stop. I will totally be like, okay, shelves don't look right. My shelf 1 and 2 don't look right. My shelf 3 don't look right. I haven't read enough. I haven't moved enough over. I haven't unhauled enough. So no more books until I can get that going. And every book has to have a spot. And if they're sitting sideways or they're on top of other books, that doesn't work for me. Book stop. No buying. No buying. So that'll drive me crazy. I don't like that. If I don't have a place for that unread book, it's going to drive me nuts and I'm going to need to fix that. And no more buying of books. I guess that might be strange to some people. Number 8, I always have a book. Now this might not be strange, but then again it might be strange to some people because some people are like, well, I don't always have a book. I will always have a book. Whether it's in my bag, it's at work, it's in my van, I always have a book somewhere. Just look around. It's probably somewhere. I probably have a book. So I always have a book, or I always have a book somewhere. Number 9, I cannot do genre week marathons. This is why I don't participate in like the booktube marathons, because they'll do like a contemporary marathon or smut marathon or sci-fi marathon or fantasy marathon. I'm like, that is not going to happen. I absolutely do not like to read 10 contemporaries at one time. Oh, no. My genre is mystery, thriller, horror, paranormal. So I will read like 3 or 4, or I like to read 3 or 4 paranormal, mystery, thriller, horror books, and then I will splash a contemporary book in there, or I will splash a fantasy book in there. But I do not want to sit down for a week and read nothing but contemporary. Matter of fact, in my book festival books, I didn't realize, because I don't always read the synopsis when I go to pick that book back up, when I take it off my shelf. I don't always reread the synopsis. So I was reading book festival books, and it was like, I read like 4 or 5 of them in a row, and I just thought I was going to rip my hair out. I just can't do that. I can't. Now, I probably could do like a mystery thriller marathon, because I could read a whole lot more of those in a week, but I could not do like contemporary or sci-fi or something like that. That just that's not going to happen for me. And that may sound strange, but I can't do certain genre marathons, is I guess what I'm trying to say. And the last one, number 10. And I don't know how strange this one is or how strange it's going to be to you. I have no idea. But I make reading goals for myself. And that may sound strange, but I don't think so, because I think a lot of people do. But I have to achieve those reading goals. And if I don't achieve those reading goals, it's like everything stops. I don't want to participate in this. I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to make videos. I'm not going to, I don't know. I got to finish those reading goals. And I do make reading goals for myself a lot. And I have to achieve those, and I will block everything out to achieve those goals. And I know that's not really possible for a lot of people, and I understand that, but I do. And I will make sure that, you know, I'm taking the book to work, and I'm reading, because I just want to achieve those goals, or those reading goals I made for myself. And I don't know if anybody else has these kinds of strange, because I think a lot of people, some of the ones that I watched, some of the 10 strange bookish facts that I watched, I was like, well, I do that too. I do that too. So tell me if you guys feel this way to any of mine. I'm just curious if anybody's as strange as mine. All right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and like. And I guess I will see you next time on Books I Read. Bye.